And nobody is interested in being compassionate right now when you insult black people, when you insult Muslims, as he did in that video.
So people have had to intervene, like the WBC, even I think the family issued a statement. And hopefully that'll be enough for Ryan Garcia, or for even more people around him, to get him the help he needs.
I think that he should get help, you know what I mean? And that's it. I don't believe in kicking a man while they're down.
In a shocking turn of events, Gervonta Davis confronts Ryan Garcia following his controversial racist remarks. Watch the intense confrontation unfold as tensions reach a boiling point between these two boxing giants. This unfiltered and raw interaction is something you don't want to miss. Subscribe and hit the bell for more explosive boxing content and updates on this developing story.
Deserves the 1-year banishment, and he deserves for his family to issue the statement that they issued. And right now, if the black community and the Muslim community is pissed at him, they have every right to be with what he said. But I think that he's mentally warped because he was embarrassed, because he can't get over the fact that he lost to Gervonta Davis. If Ryan Garcia had beaten Gervonta Davis, I don't think we're seeing all of this. I think we're seeing a brother that's at the top of the heat in the fight game. That's absolutely box office. And we'd be talking about who he's gonna fight next. I think that's what we'd be seeing.
Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.
The boxing world is no stranger to drama, but the confrontation between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Ryan Garcia has taken it to a new level. Following Ryan Garcia's racist remarks, which caused an uproar across the sports community, Gervonta Davis stepped in, confronting him head-on. The scene was electric, filled with tension, raw emotions, and the kind of intensity that only boxing rivals can generate. The initial spark for this confrontation was Ryan Garcia's controversial comments on the X platform, where he made racially insensitive remarks and belittled various communities. The backlash was immediate and severe.
I said,
You supposed to hit your chest and throw up the peace sign. That means you won the
you know what
buzz.
I said a word about saying the ER word, but saying niggas to the ER. No, you didn't hear that.
Can you say? No. Can you say it again?
Okay. Our word about other people saying the ER word, but niggas are saying niggas to the ER.
That's crazy. That's crazy work. You're absolutely right, though.
Bro, am I wrong?
You're not.
No, you are right, bro.
I'm gonna repeat it one more time.
I think you should repeat it 2 more times, bro.
Okay.
I think.
Niggas are sending niggas to the ER, and y'all niggas about other people saying the ER, the hard R, when niggas are saying niggas to the ER.
The World Boxing Council WBC president Mauricio Suleiman swiftly condemned Garcia's actions, leading to his expulsion from the WBC. This decision sent shockwaves through the boxing community, highlighting the gravity of Garcia's words. As the fallout continued, Gervonta Davis couldn't stay silent. Known for his fierce competitive spirit and strong sense of justice, Davis decided to confront Garcia directly. The confrontation took place at a public event, drawing significant media attention.
Y'all hate me, George Floyd.
That's
Yeah,
deep,
I know.
man. That's
no,
deep.
no, George Floyd.
No,
That
he
nigga-
was
No,
used
that nigga
fucking
was-
on George Floyd.
That was a crackhead, bro. He died because he had fentanyl in his system. He didn't. Bro, I'm sorry. Hey, I know I hurt y'all feelings, but bro,
Hey, he
that-
just crashed out, bro. He really was just having an overdose all whole time. I can't breathe, bro. You
Bro,
was having an overdose, bro.
He crashed out. And guess what? Steven Jackson too. Bro, I want to show y'all my DMs with Steven Jackson. I'm gonna post it.
The air was thick with anticipation as Davis approached Garcia, his eyes burning with intensity. UABTCH Gervonta's voice boomed across the room, silencing the chatter. The force of his words was undeniable, capturing everyone's attention. Ryan Garcia, visibly shaken, tried to maintain his composure, but the tension was palpable. Ryan attempted to explain himself. "I'm getting help, Tank. This isn't me. I'm going to rehab, trying to get right." His voice wavered, a mix of defensiveness and regret evident. Gervonta was having none of it. He stepped closer, his demeanor unyielding. "You think rehab fixes this? You think saying sorry fixes this? You disrespected a lot of people, Ryan. Own up to it." His words were sharp, cutting through the excuses. The exchange continued, each word carrying the weight of the controversy that had unfolded. "The WBC expelled you, Ryan. Your own family is speaking out. This isn't about just you anymore. It's about the sport, the community. You need to do more than just apologize." Gervonta's voice was steady, filled with a sense of duty and responsibility.
You know, I always try to be as optimistic as I can as just a human being, and I hope that, you know, everyone could be with me in my most trying times, as well as him going through his or anyone in my family. These are the times that, we show our resiliency, we show our character. We don't get, we don't misrepresent what we represent, and that's positivity. And I know, dude, now it shows that, the upbringing, because I say more than any time, these are the times that having a dad who's been there on that roller coaster with you, that ups and downs.
Ryan, struggling to keep his composure, replied, "I know, Tank, I know. I'm going to do better. I'm going to rehab. I'm getting clean. I want to make things right." The sincerity in his voice was clear, but the road to redemption was just beginning. This intense confrontation highlighted not just the personal stakes for Ryan Garcia, but also the broader implications for the sport of boxing. Mauricio Suleiman's statement underscored the WBC's zero-tolerance policy towards discrimination. "Exercising my authority as president of the WBC, I am hereby expelling Ryan Garcia from any activity with our organization. We reject any form of discrimination," Suleiman stated. This firm stance was a significant blow to Garcia's career, adding another layer of urgency to his need for rehabilitation and redemption.
We are going to talk about Ryan Garcia. Expelled, I think was the word the WBC used. Just your original thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it makes no difference to me what Ryan Garcia does. But as I said before, I think the guy has a good heart. I think he's a decent person, but his head's fallen off and he needs help ASAP. I said this, I noticed this the first press conference for Haney Garcia. I was looking at him going, well, what has happened to this bloke? I've met him a few times and I looked at him, I was like, what has happened to this guy? And everyone was like, no, I think he's just...
Gervonta's confrontation was not just about personal animosity, but about upholding the values of the sport. "You think this is a game?" Ryan, his voice dropped, laden with seriousness. "This is real life. People look up to us. We got to be better. You got to be better." Ryan, visibly moved, lowered his gaze. "I understand, Tank. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I'm going to prove it." You'll see his words were filled with a mix of regret and determination, hinting at the difficult journey ahead. As the confrontation drew to a close, there was a sense of unresolved tension. The path ahead for Ryan Garcia was steep, filled with challenges not just in the ring, but in repairing the damage done by his words. The video ended with a powerful message from Gervonta. "We all make mistakes, Ryan, but it's how we fix them that counts. Don't just say it, show it." In the aftermath of this dramatic confrontation, the boxing world was left reeling. Fans and critics alike debated the implications of Garcia's actions and the intensity of Davis's response. The broader sports community watched closely, understanding that this incident had far-reaching consequences.
Suspended indefinitely. There should be a disassociation with him in the sport of boxing. Because the things that he's doing and the kind of trouble he finds himself in are not a byproduct of boxing. In all likelihood, it's a byproduct of alcohol and drugs. We can slice it any way we want to, but that's just how it appears to be. That's what we're looking at right now. And I think that needs to be said. I've interviewed Ryan Garcia on at least 2 or 3 occasions. Actually, I've been very fond of him. I like him a lot. Once upon a time, I felt that he had a chance to be the new face of boxing. I did make it contingent upon him being able to beat Gervonta Davis, which he did not do.
Mauricio Suleiman's decision to expel Ryan Garcia from the WBC was a significant one, reflecting the organization's commitment to maintaining high ethical standards. "I fear for Ryan's well-being as he has declined multiple attempts for our help with health and substance use," Suleiman had stated. This expulsion was not just a punishment, but a call to action, urging Garcia to seek the help he desperately needed. Ryan's response to the WBC's decision was defiant. "It's okay, just don't try to work with me ever again, even after I get clean and sober," he wrote on X. This defiance, however, was tempered with a realization of the seriousness of his situation. His subsequent decision to enter rehab was a step towards addressing his issues, but the road to redemption was long and fraught with obstacles. Ryan Garcia's remarks had caused significant harm, not just to his career, but to his relationships with his peers and fans. His family issued a statement condemning his comments, emphasizing that they did not reflect his true character. "Our family unequivocally does not support any statements he has made regarding race or religion."
You know what I mean? I wish them well, but there's no place for that kind of talk, you know what I mean? And particularly, and directed, in the way that it's being directed, there's just no place for it. We have, in his case, and boxers' cases as promoters and being self-promoters, there's things that you try to do to bring excitement to the event, excitement to your persona, and then there's reality. And we've all done things in the promotion that have been questionable, but there's no boxer, there's no event, and there's no place for that kind of language.
These do not reflect who Ryan truly is and how he was raised, the statement read. His family support, while crucial, underscored the gravity of his actions and the need for sincere and sustained efforts to make amends. In the world of professional boxing, the impact of Ryan Garcia's actions extended beyond the immediate controversy. His career had been marked by impressive achievements, but this incident threatened to overshadow his accomplishments. The support and condemnation from various figures in the boxing community highlighted the delicate balance between personal actions and professional reputation.
Definitely should get help, and the people around him should step up and be held accountable and speak loud and be just as, happy that they can be there for Ryan during these kind of times. This is a time that you see what kind of team you got. You know what I mean? And then particularly Henry Garcia. Some of these times, and me as both being involved in boxing and involved in my son's career, being a manager and a trainer and a father, I'm going to attest that, and my children also will say that I'm a nosy ass parent.
Gervonta Davis's confrontation with Garcia was a stark reminder of the responsibilities that come with fame. It was a call for accountability and integrity, not just for Ryan, but for all athletes who are role models for countless fans. The path to redemption for Ryan Garcia was uncertain, but the message was clear: actions speak louder than words. As Ryan Garcia headed to rehab, the boxing world watched closely. His journey to recovery and redemption would be challenging, but it was a necessary step to rebuild trust and credibility.
And nobody is interested in being compassionate right now when you insult black people, when you insult Muslims, as he did in that video. Okay, bringing up George Floyd, talking about, calling himself a member of the KKK and all that. He does not seem in his right mind. He seems out there. And he has completely tarnished his career. Once upon a time, Ryan Garcia was absolutely positively box office. I'm not trying to imply that he's not box office now, because I think if he went into the ring, still a lot of people are going to watch him, because he's got lightning quick hands, he's got power, he's got skills, but he's got a screw loose. It's just that simple.
The support from his family, the stern yet caring confrontation from Gervonta Davis, and the unwavering stance of the WBC all pointed towards a future where Ryan could potentially redeem himself, not just as a boxer, but as a person. The video ends with a reflection on the broader implications of the incident. In the end, it's not just about winning fights or holding titles, it's about being a person of integrity, someone who can be looked up to. Ryan Garcia has a long road ahead, but with the right steps, he can begin to rebuild his legacy. This confrontation, filled with raw emotions and powerful messages, is a pivotal moment in Ryan Garcia's career. It highlights the importance of accountability, the challenges of personal redemption, and the unwavering standards of professional sports. As the boxing world continues to evolve, the lessons from this incident will resonate, reminding everyone of the values that truly matter. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story and other explosive moments in the world of boxing.